To the moon and beyond, this is your host, Mini Eclipse, and we are going to continue with My Darling Sally, Chapter 2. I saw that we had some views on the Chapter 1 of My Darling Sally, so I thought I would read Part 2 and see how well it works from there. Tell me what you think, in a comment, like or subscribe if you have a choice, if you want to. Meanwhile, Sally was heading for Jack's place to borrow his bat bow, so she can find out why the other girl cheated on him. She walked into his house quietly as Jack was sleeping. She opened the door to his room to see him laying there so peacefully. She walked over to his side of the bed. He had his arms across his chest, like a vampire. She thought, he's so handsome. Sorry, I have to get into my face. She saw the bat bow. She began to reach for his bat bow when he turned around and said in his sleep, "Who are you? Have I met you before?" She stopped only for a moment, then she took his bow and out the doors. She then ran to a big building that said, "Property of Vincent the Reaper, and I will be seeing you soon. Just so you know, Vincent was a creation of my own." She walked up to the door. She saw a fireplace in the center of the room with blue ember flames. Who sat in the chair was Vincent. She walked up to him and said, "Vincent, may I ask a favor?" "Sure, dollface. What can I do you for?" She frowned. "I need you to send me to the human world once more." "Can do." He pulled out his scythe and took the bow from Sally, and he shot it, making it glow. "Here you go. Now be back 12 midnight, or you will turn into a human," repeated the Reaper. "A human?" "Yes. So hurry, go." She went running out the door. When she got outside, she bumped into Jack. She fell to the ground with a clump. "Sally, sorry I didn't see you. Hey, have you seen my bat bow? Also, if you have time, I need to speak with you." "Sorry, Jack, really busy, but I will talk to you when I get back." She ran off hiding the bat bow. He looked at her suspiciously as she ran off. Jack walked to Vincent's house. Walking inside, and said, "Hey, do you know where Sally was going?" "No, but she has your bat bow, and she asked to give her more time on the bow." "Really? Well, maybe I should follow her." He left. "The plan is working perfectly, Oogie," said Vincent, talking to the ember flames. "Good, my plan is working perfectly," laughed Oogie. Meanwhile, Sally made it to the pumpkin patch and was going to push the button, but Jack made it on time and was sent with her. He quickly hid, but what they didn't know was Vincent followed them. Sally was about to ring the bell to Venice's house, but she saw someone coming. She hid and watched. The boy from before came ringing the bell. "Ding dong," she responded. "Oh, it's you. Listen, I don't love you like Jack." "Sure you do. Now kiss my ass. I will get rid of Jack." "No, wait, no, please." She kissed him. "Now please don't hurt him. Tell Oogie that I will do whatever I will." He left. Jack finally saw Sally behind a tree. He thought, what is she doing? He stood there and just watched. Sally moved. She knocked on the door. Someone answered, but she screamed first. "What is it, Mom?" And she saw Sally. "Who are you?" asked Denise. "I'm sorry. My name is Sally. I'm a friend of Jack's. May I talk to you?" She looked at the ground and frowned. "Please come in and take a seat." She walked in and sat on the couch. "Okay, now, why did you hurt Jack?" She frowned and said, "It all started a few days ago. I was waiting for Jack, then out of nowhere, there was this guy who came and looked just like Jack. Someone who looked like Jack? Yeah, except for the Reaper costume. I thought he was just trying to be his old scary self, but he was with someone else. A green guy, looked like a green blanket. I ran up to the Reaper and hugged him, and I said, "Jack, I missed you so much," she replied to me. "I missed you too, girl." He grabbed me, and I struggled to get away, but they started screaming and said, "If you don't do as I say, I will kill Jack." So I agreed for his sake, and that was my idea. "Oh, well, I will help Jack out." She got up, but before she left, Denise said, "You know, I bet you're the girl Jack likes." She smiled. "Don't worry, I will," she said. She walked out the door and was going to go back. She saw Jack. "Sally, what are you doing here?" I was trying to make you feel better, Jack." She looked at the ground and blushed. "Thanks, but you didn't have to, Sally." "Hey, let's go back together." He grabbed her around her waist and said, "Hold on tight." He pushed the button and they teleported back to the pumpkin patch. When they left, the boy came back, once again knocking on Venice's door, and when she came to answer it, he put her to sleep with a sleeping potion. He grabbed her and took her to Oggy's, where they tied her up. "Now let's get Sally." Meanwhile, Sally and Jack made it back to the pumpkin patch. "Thank you for your help again." They moved closer. Then out of nowhere, a big claw from a flying pumpkin Halloween machine grabbed Sally, flying off. "Help, Jack!" "Sally!" He dashed to reach her, save her, almost grabbing a hold of her hand, but was stopped by the edge of Spiral Hill. "Ha ha ha ha! Goodbye, Jack!" said a dark voice. He stopped for a moment and knew he couldn't outrun it. Will Jack get Venice and Sally back? Find out in the next chapter. Okay, so that is the end of chapter 2. Sorry about the constant having to stop to read. It's been a long time since I've edited the story, and what I do and everything takes some time to do after a while. So bear with me. Just ask in the comments section. Also like or subscribe if you wish, and let me know if you want me to read more. This is your host, the Lunar Eclipse. See you next time. Bye bye.